What's up, Pisces? Let's see what the next 48 hours looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Pisces placement. I was getting something about a Cancer. You could be going back and forth with a Cancer. There's something here also about being patient. I was also getting star-crossed lovers. You could be dealing with someone in a taboo kind of way. Like maybe you have a crush on somebody you shouldn't have a crush on. Or maybe you're just daydreaming about somebody you shouldn't be daydreaming about. But yeah, there's just something here about that. So let's start off with some brutally honest affirmations and see what possibly could be going on for you guys. So this one says, they said, don't give up on your dreams. So I went back to sleep. A lot of you guys are sleeping on yourselves right now, okay? I feel like there's an opportunity. The energy's there. It feels like the moment is here. I'm hearing I've been waiting for a moment like this. So essentially, a lot of you guys are procrastinating right now. A lot of you guys know what you need to be doing, what you need to be focused on, but for whatever reason, you're making excuses and you're not getting the work that needs to be done. It feels like a lot of you guys are doing everything but the one thing either you want to do or you need to do. And again, I feel like I'm hearing what happens to a dream diverged. I think I'm saying that right. But either way, I do feel like right now is the time for you guys to get on those projects that you've been procrastinating on. I feel like things are about to come full circle. So there may be an opportunity here that's arising for you guys in the near future that's going to allow you to expand on whatever this is, okay? Next, you got, some people say life is a gift. Can I get a gift receipt? You guys are tired of lifing is what I hear. I feel like every day could be the same for you. Okay, you could be like living in the mundane, you work the same 9 to 5, maybe you've been working there for years. It's like every day is the same day for you. But again, it's like, how can you feel the way that you feel if you're sleeping on your dreams, right? So again, it's like there's this opportunity for you guys to take yourself out of the current reality that you're in and manifest the life that you've wanted, okay? And so again, it's like your dreams are either one step away or one excuse away from not happening, all right? And then lastly, you have, first of all, I'm a delight. You could be at odds with somebody, okay? I was picking up something about a Cancer. I feel like you could be going back and forth. Some of you guys are very charming. Pisces can be very charming, can be very alluring. There's also that mysterious angle to you. And so I feel like somebody here likes you. I feel like you guys could be either really sarcastic or there's just something about your sense of humor that somebody really, really likes, okay? Others of you, you could be dealing with someone that may not like you. And you're just like, I don't understand why. Like, I'm a delight. So I feel like whatever's going on right now in your energy, you really don't care. You're kind of standing on business with whatever that statement means to you, okay? So let's find out what the next 48 looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Pisces. All right, you guys start off with the King of Cups here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You got the Ten of Swords. You have the Two of Wands. And you have the Page of Cups. At the bottom, you have the Seven of Pentacles to the Magician here. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. Again, this is about you guys entertaining the idea of your successes, of your dreams, right? You guys are known to be the daydreamers. But also, too, there's a lot of successful Pisces out there. You're going to have a lot of options coming in for you guys. It's time to prepare is what I'm hearing. I feel like you've rested long enough, all right? So if it's resonating for you where you've just been kind of like looking at your day-to-day, you're like, all right, cool. Like maybe it's that you're comfortable, right? The money's in your account. You got a job that takes care of you. You got, you're living in the same place. But again, there's this need to manifest here. There's something more that your soul or your heart kind of craves here. And so where the mundane might be getting to you, I feel like options are trying to open themselves up at this time so that you can kind of walk through these doors into the life, like I said, that you are currently manifesting, but I feel like you guys are putting it on the back burner. So that's what I get with that. King of Cups, you guys could be dealing with yourselves here in the next 48. I feel like there's a level of emotions that is going to be tested, okay? And I feel like you guys are going to realize that you come a long way when it comes to how you react to something or how you react to someone, okay? I feel like someone around you, I'm hearing they're playing with your energy. I feel like you've got maybe an immature energy around you that might, try to test you, that might try to put you in a situation, but I feel like you're going to come out on top. You're going to come out classy, okay? But there's also need to come out classy. Others of you, I feel like in the next 48, you're mostly focused on like self-love here. I'm hearing self-loathing. if you're wallowing or dwelling about something, it's, how do I put it? It's okay to reflect. It's never okay to dwell. Because again, like, you can't change anything that's happened in the past. And the only thing you could change is whatever's happening, like, in the present. And mostly that means either you walk away from a situation that is no longer for you, or you just got to kind of deal with the fact that you're choosing to stay in whatever these situations are, okay? So there's something here about accountability in the next 48. But I do see a lot of you guys really paying attention to, like, your diets. I see you paying attention to what you're wearing. There's something here about you guys just really focusing on filling up your own cup at this time, okay? So I do feel like in the next 48, you guys could be really focused on how you're presenting yourself to people. Now, I don't know if you're doing it because, like, you necessarily care what people think about you, or if you feel like there needs to be a change or a shift in the way that you respond, the way you carry yourself, okay? You got the Ten of Swords here in the next 48. You could be dealing with the end of a relationship for some of you. I feel like there's a loving way to end something, so something could come to a loving end. I hear sometimes leaving is a loving thing, but ultimately some of you guys are dealing with the Ten of Swords. Now, this could have happened in the recent past year. This could have even happened, like, during Pisces season, right? But again, it's like the residue of that energy is still lingering around you. But there's also, too, this need to reflect here in the next 48 hours and accept that something is truly over. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. So I feel like you guys are coming to the tail end of a cycle where I'm hearing the emotions lasted longer than the relationship. So some of you guys, you could have been with someone short term, but you've been dwelling on this situation. You've been going back to it, referring to it. And so it's like that lingering energy lasted longer than the relationship itself, okay? So a lot of you guys are trying to put things back into perspective and trying to shift your focus on you right now. I feel like there's like an inner kind of shift that's happening for a lot of you where you are focusing on you right now. You're like, if love comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So I do feel like that's what you're doing here. With that Ten of Swords, something could come to an end in the next 48 hours. This could be the end of a habit, the end of a relationship, the end of a job. I'm hearing the end of an era. So there is something here that could possibly culminate in the next 48 hours for you guys, okay? Two of Wands, though, I feel like if something does end in the next 48, I feel like you're not, like, necessarily 100% affected by it. I feel like you guys are already on to the next thing here. So it's like, you're already, like, I don't know, maybe you put in your 2-week notice and, like, in the next 48, you're done with that job. But it's like you already have another job in place, right? So it's like, in a way, you've already prepared for whatever this ending is. Even if it's abrupt, you're kind of like, I'm good. Like, I knew that this day was coming sooner rather than later. So there's something here that you've already prepared for. So it feels like in the next 48, you're not really feeling the effects of whatever this ending is, okay? But I do see you guys really focused on a goal here. You're focused on what's new, what's next. So I do feel like you guys are planning something here. You could be planning a trip. You can also just be planning, like, a new routine. You could be trying a new routine out in the next 48 hours. I feel like some of you guys are waking up to the idea that you have more opportunities than you realize. And so I feel like because of that, you're kind of looking to see what resources that you do have to kind of, like, scrunch up and make something happen here in the near future, okay? And then lastly, you have the Page of Cups. Some of you guys could be dealing with your kid if you have kids. Some of you guys could be teachers. You're dealing with a very emotional being is what I'm hearing. I feel like someone here could be coming in with a small offer. Now, this could just be, like, giving you a shoulder. This could be giving you advice. This could just be listening to you vent. Maybe they want you to listen to them vent. But there's something here about kind of needing to extend an olive branch to someone here in the next 48 hours. So you could be getting communication from someone out of nowhere. This could even be, like, a friend you talk to every day, but essentially it's, like, more on the emotional side. Things just aren't going their way in the next 48. So I do feel like you guys are genuinely going to be the person that people reach out to in their time of need this week. There's something here about a pescatarian diet. I'm paying attention to the fish in that cup. Some of you guys are trying a pescatarian diet, or maybe you're wanting to. Also, too, there's something here about a need for water. So either you need to stay hydrated, or maybe you are hydrating. But there's just something here about replenishing yourself, okay? So that's what I have for you, Pisces. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you on the next one.